future of wrestling.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Brawl episode 51 here live with all the fireworks. I am your commentator, CJ Velvet, and we came off an insane slapdown that saw Hulk Hogan compete on episode 50, and he subbed out. And now he thinks that fucking angry video game nerd Captain Murphy need to cool off. Well, this motherfucker's been cheating and bending the rules the whole goddamn time. Regardless of slapdown, welcome to Brawl. According to Hogan, we've got a stack card here tonight. We do already have a couple of matches announced from Slapdown that will be coming up in here to Brawl. But, I mean, the crowd is jam-packed, ready to go. I'm ready to go. It should be an exciting show. I was hoping to have someone else in the booth here with me, but nobody answered back. Well, fuck it. Going solo again like I usually do. That's what she says. That's what he said. As we hear live in Reno, Nevada, we've got what Hogan said is a stat card, a lot going down here. We're on the road to a Real American Bash, and starting off this road, the Smurf Brothers make their in-ring debut as they face off against the Butabi's hand-picked opponents. If they win this tag team matchup, they get a number one contendership matchup at a Real American Bash. That should be quite interesting to see them in the ring. Also tonight, the Precious challenges continue. El Fuego Dragon goes up against the supposed best friend of Precious, Preston Carter, Dominik Dijakovic. Dijak is what I'm going to call him. Dijakovic. That's stupid. He's Dijak. Not playing that shit. Also tonight, non-title warm-up matchup for Tyris. Flair against Kamala Harris. Kamala said, you better deserve this title shot. I'm going to take you on here tonight. Let's see if Tyris Flair is deserving of that title shot. Also, Dwight Schrute looking to get his revenge against Jake Paul after what happened at Batch of the Beach Up. They will be facing one-on-one here tonight. Jake Paul is signed and he got his ass beat by the insurance policy, so we'll see how that goes. And in our main event, Sam Nathan Gregory is going up against Omega. Sam Nathan Gregory will be facing Betty at a Real American Bash in a Snake Pit match, while Omega, #1 contender for the ICCW World Championship, should be an interesting competition to start off our main event. As we get in the Brawl here, we're going right into the tag team matchup for the Smurf Brothers. We're going to find out who have the Butabis handpicked for the Smurf Brothers to compete. I don't know if any team likes the Butabis. Maybe it's some bouncers from a club that they go to all the time. We're going to find out here. Okay, this is, I believe these two are from Madhouse. I think from Crazy Stuff. That's Riddle. And that's Heidenreich. This is way the fuck out of left field here. Ladies and gentlemen, High and the Third Reich are going to be facing the Smurf Brothers tonight. Okay. Well, I maybe thought it could have been someone on the roster, but I guess not. High in the Third Reich. I don't have much info. I was hoping Adam Jackpot would show up and give me some background, but he decided he was too busy running 20 companies, so, which is fine. You can go your own way. But as much as I know, the first time I saw them in the old Madhouse commercial, I fell in love with this name. And so we'll see if they can live up to the hype of their name. It should be interesting. And out next should be the Smurf Brothers here. They'll be going up against High in the Third Reich. I don't know if these guys are former tag team champions. I don't know if these guys are... I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they clearly, the Butabi see something in them. The hand picked them to go up against the Smurf Brothers here. So, definitely a reason for it. I'm going to guess, as we wait in anticipation, is this the fucking Hollywood Rock entrance? What the fuck is going on? Let's go! Got places to be. Thank you. Now come the Smurf Brothers, who we saw show up on the previous episode of Brawl. And the Butabis just believe that at this point, ICCW is just making up tag teams to face them because they're running out of teams to compete against. I mean, are these the guys? Well, we'll see. Can they take out High in the Third Reich? And are these guys going to be the guys that can finally topple the longest reigning champions of ICCW in the tag team division? The longest reigning champions in ICCW general. I think these guys are the longest reigning champions of all time. I mean, top tag team in all CAW, put them up against anybody you want. And I guess clearly the Smurf Brothers believe they are the team that can take them out. The one on the left there with the goggles, that's the Smurf face gremlin. And then now the one with the headdress, that's Big Papa Smurf. So I guess we're going to get right into this here. High in the Third Reich versus the Smurf Brothers, as the camera is still staring at the crowd. Go to the ring. Go to the ring. Brian. Fucking Christ. No one. This is going to be, we'll see. Can they compete? Is this going to be exciting? I hope this is an exciting matchup. Can the Smurf Brothers show off what they're capable of doing? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? NDA. Okay. I'm told this is NDA protection with Vinnie Mac on the left and Johnny Ace on the right. I guess these guys party a lot with the Butabis, according to what Brian's telling me. Meet at the club and get puss. Okay, as of this recording, Vince McMahon has just retired from the WWE, so I mean, happy retirement to him. Maybe his retirement is now leading to an in-ring career here in ICCW. We'll find out. I guess this is a three tag team elimination matchup here. The Butabis have to go up against two tag teams, NDA and High in the Third Reich. Okay, so here we go. All three teams in the ring, and right off the bat, big clothesline by Big Papa Smurf, and Johnny Ace going straight for Heidenreich. Drives him down. Johnny Ace, the inventor of the cutter, is going for the pin by Heidenreich in the rope. Smurf face gremlin suplexing. Oh, geez, an electric chair from the Smurf Brothers. I wish I had more on High in the Third Reich. I wish I had more on the Smurf Brothers other than Big Papa Smurf and the Smurf face gremlin, but from what I'm told, NDA, yeah, NDA protection. These guys love pussy and make women sign contracts. So, should be interesting to see. I mean, at this point, from what I understand, this matchup is just to see if the Smurf Brothers have the opportunity to win. Is Heidenreich going for the pin? Johnny Ace kicks out. Big slam there by Big Papa Smurf, and then the gremlin there. Smurf face gremlin kicking in Riddle. Heidenreich punching Johnny Ace, Vinnie Mac going for a follow-away slam. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if NDA or High in the Third Reich win this, I don't know if then maybe the Butabis give them the opportunity. As Smurf face gremlin. Gremlin on the outside with Riddle. Riddle getting one of the chops. Heidenreich just smacking around Johnny Ace here. Look, big running power slam that I believe he picked him up from the ground. Big Papa Smurf putting the boots to Vinnie Mac there. It's just pure chaos. I mean, to Butabis, the thought process must be, we won the 4-team turmoil at Oh My God Mania 2. Let's see if he can beat 2 teams as we beat 3 teams. I mean, if they're able to do it, that's gonna be quite the proof. But even if these other teams are able to prove it, I mean, do you give them the title shot? The only ones I know that are signed are the Smurf Brothers here. Everybody else is kind of hand-picked. Big Alabama slam by Big Papa Smurf. Riddle and Gremlin going at it on the outside. Heidenreich thrown out by Johnny Ace. Everybody has cleared the ring here now. The lone referee just watching on. This is elimination matchup rules. If you're eliminated, your whole team is not eliminated, similar to the 4-team turmoil, but this is 3 teams. As Heidenreich, powered by Johnny Ace, gets out of it, slides to the back, and goes right at him. Big Papa Smurf giving it to Vinnie Mac here. of NDA protection. NDA protection. Oh, dear! Jesus Christ! The Smurf screwdriver! Oh my god, Vinnie Mac might have a concussion as he is eliminated. Holy shit, I apologize if I cough during this. I'm getting over COVID and still caught big German suplex by the Gremlin there. Johnny Ace now alone here in NDA protection, going out there hiding right still. I mean, I believe you can only take it. Double underhook by Gremlin, throws over Riddle. Johnny Ace picking up. We got the Smurf Brothers picking on Riddle. Johnny Ace going out there hiding right, throws him right back into the ring. As I was saying, Johnny Ace, the inventor of the cutter, big tag team specialist over in All Japan Pro Wrestling. As of this recording, he's just been fired. Oh, Jesus Christ! Tosses him off. Hiding right gets like a fucking Houston hangover assisted by the Smurf face Gremlin. I believe, sorry, that was Big Papa Smurf. Smurf face Gremlin's got a, looks like a Dragon Sleeper on the outside to Riddle. It's hiding right going for the pin on Johnny Ace. Is NDA eliminated? No, NDA is still in this. Big Papa Smurf pumped up. Hiding right pumped up. Big Papa Smurf said, duh, no, I'm still pumped up. Not you. Johnny Ace gets the waist lock there. Oh, look, going for a sidewalk slam. I guess Heidenreich said, no, I want to just show off my pure strength here on Johnny Ace. Dear Lord. And just throws him down to the mat. Dear God. Heidenreich to the top rope. The Smurf Brothers outside on Riddle here still. You'd think that maybe Heidenreich would want to go and help his partner there and hide in the Third Reich. Heidenreich, big shoulder tackle from the top rope. Going for the pin as Riddle trying to work over Big Papa Smurf. Big kick out by Johnny Ace. Heidenreich been working over Johnny this entire time. Wondering what he needs to do. We got a single leg Campbell clutch applied to Riddle, and Riddle taps out. We got a pinfall by Johnny Ace on the Heidenreich. Is that going to be? No. The ref was too busy calling. Riddle is out of here. Submits. As Big Papa Smurf. Oh, Nelson slam. Drives him down. Johnny Ace going after the Gremlin. Drives him down. Smurf face Gremlin. As Heidenreich got a nerve grip applied. He's got to tap out. Johnny Ace has a pin on the Gremlin for Smurf face Gremlin. Johnny Ace, though, has it broken up by Big Papa Smurf. Gloves to the back. Making him right back up. Collar and elbow. Johnny Ace is whipping to the corner by Big Papa Smurf. It's 2-on-1 NDA versus the Smurf Brothers. Smurf Brothers looking very impressive. Big Papa Smurf looking very impressive on it. As Big Papa, look at that superplex from the middle rope. Smurf face Gremlin looks on. Now it's his turn to go on the offense. I think Johnny Ace is up for a fucking fight for his life. Oh, goes for the big splash. Johnny did get to feel a little bit of that, but not all of it. What's he looking for here? Big Papa, look at that big splash. Smurf face Gremlin wants Johnny up. Putting him up on his shoulders. No, and drives him down. Death Valley Driver. Is this the end? Is Gremlin going to win it? Are they going to be the #1 contenders? Boom! Shakalaka! The Smurf Brothers survive NDA and hide in the Third Reich, and they are going to go off and face the Butabis at a real American Bash. Are these the guys that can finally topple the Butabi Brothers? As we get the replays here, Smurf Brothers looking dominant against these two teams. Big shoulder tackle by Heidenreich on that replay. As Gremlin was just kind of watching on. There was the pinfall missed. More of these replays. You got to think that, are the Butabis impressed at this point? NDA were their boys. From what I'm told, Brian's saying that they party a lot, get a lot of same puss. So, Heidenreich, look at this big slip over by Johnny Ace. And that's the tap out. It's a submission there by Riddle. And then goes for the pin. There's a kick out there. And there's that Death Valley Driver there by the Smurf face Gremlin. The Smurf Brothers proving they are worthy of this #1 contendership. As they go on, they will face the Butabis, a real American Bash, which is lining up to be a hell of a show. As we get closer and closer to this. Look at Gremlin, he's pumped. He is some pumped here. Look at that. And Big Papa Smurf telling him, maybe we need to calm down, let's celebrate. And speaking of the champs, there they are. I mean, they looked pretty good, Steve. They did. Steve in the purple, Doug in the blue there. Yeah, then I'm assuming those guys party all the time, banging all that puss. They do at a real American Bash. They are going to be facing off against the Butabis. And these two seem very confident here. Oh, look, they're gonna... Yeah, they gotta go with Vinnie Mac and Johnny Ace of NDA. Okay. Oh, I mean, listen. 3 million? I'm retired. Steve loves it all too. I mean, these guys are I don't know if they're part of it. And there's Precious. Yes, coming up next, Fuego was facing off against Dominik Dijakovic, claiming that these two are best friends. Precious does. And this is the second challenge. This is all for Fuego to try to get the title shot that your mom was just giving to him for the Piece of Trash Championship. And Precious pretty confident that Dijak is going to be the one that takes out Fuego. Precious says that Dijak gave him an 8x10 signed. Did he there now? Well, that doesn't look real at all. Well, it looks like he just put a fucking sticker over whoever that was signed to. It's Precious. He's calling people pieces of shit. Claiming that Dijak is supposedly here. So, I mean, they might be friends. We're coming up next. The Fuego Dragons going through the second Precious Challenge versus Dominik Dijakovic. Dijak is what I'm calling him. This fucking match. Dijakovic is stupid. The Fuego Dragon, as we saw on Slapdown, he faced off against El Bandito Loco with Buff in his corner, and did not look like him at all. So I don't know, maybe this Dijak gonna look something different. And here comes a Fuego Dragon, trying to do all he can. This man's not backing down from the Precious challenges here. I mean, him and Precious go way back, a long storied rivalry. So, I mean, at the end of the day, these two, excuse me, the story history, Fuego probably knows what he's getting into with all this Precious nonsense, with his Precious challenges. And Fuego gets past challenge number 2. I don't know if there's 3 or 4 challenges. I think it's 3. But either way, Fuego is going to be hopefully making his way at a real American Bash against your Momga. What is your Momga thinking through this? Now, as I get to that point, is Dijak here? This is his old independent music before he became T-Bar. Ladies and gentlemen, Dominik Dijak is here. From sleeping in his car on the Indies to the big stage of ICCW, this man, Dijakovic. Fuck, hate that. He is here as the Precious Challenge 2. Fuego is going to be in for Dominik Dijak as a competitor was a hell of a competitor. T-Bar, on the other hand, I don't see much or hear much from him, so. But Dijak is going to be testing the limits of El Fuego Dragon to see if he can get past him and make his way to a real American Bash. Again, a lot of special people here tonight. I mean, NDA's not on the roster. Hyde and the Third Reich's not on the roster. Dijak's not on the roster. As I was saying earlier, as this matchup's about to start, what is your Momga thinking here? Your Momga's just someone who wants to fight, don't give a shit. As the bell rings, I mean, all he wanted to do was say, look, I'm going to reward you with the title shot because you helped me against Precious. El Bandito, as Dijak's on the offense here. Need a drink of my beverage, it's hot. That was a big, powerful powerbomb by Dijak. Onto a Fuego Dragon. Fuego right back up, though, just to get a kick to the face. Fuego, not the type of man to stay down for long, as you can see, gets right back up, and Dijak just tossing a Fuego Dragon over. Big running elbow drop. Dear God. Look at this. This man is like fucking over 6 feet, pulling moves off like that. I mean, when this man was saying, feast your eyes, Damn right, you gotta feast your eyes. Big running elbow drop. Miss. Big cross body by Fuego Dragon. Capitalizing on the miss by Dijak. Right back up, though. Run into each other. Dijak not going to take kindly to that. Punches to the stomach, into the chest, and then the knee to the back of El Fuego Dragon. Another knee to the back of El Fuego Dragon. Oh, dear Lord. Fuego's in for a fight indeed. Is he going to get past this second challenge here? Precious may have pulled an ace out. As this man is quite the competitor. Throwing Fuego into the corner. Look at this. Fuego trying to get out of it. Gets an elbow. A back elbow to the face of that. And then Dijak drives him down from the corner. And then knee to the back. I mean, anybody that knows fucking back problems, it's older people. Christ. But if you talk to someone with back problems, it's debilitating. It can take you out. It slows you down, and you can't do anything. Dijak targeting the back of El Fuego Dragon. Most definitely a smart strategy, but Fuego rolls out of the way of that one. Snapmare over, kick to the back. Fuego here now looking to get some offense on. Looking for perfect maneuver. Nicely done, and then a leg drop. Drives that leg down. Dijak back up. Fuego with the nice drop kick to meet him with it. Fuego getting fired up. He's ready to go. Dijak, though. Chops. Right back on the offense. This man has a little amount of time that he needs. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker in order to charge himself back up as he's going for the pin. 2. No. Fuego's not down and out just yet. Dijak here. Oh, knee to the fucking... Ooh. Devastating knees by Dijak. Fuego back up here. Nice DDT. And he is fired up, ready to go. And they get chopped. Dijak gives it back. Dijak right back on the offense here. What's he looking for here? Oh my God! And that's the go to hell? Dijak might think Fuego is in hell at this point. He's not going for the pin. Just manipulating more torture onto a Fuego Dragon. What's he looking to do here now? He's going to whip him into the corner. Nice punch to the face. Dijak, I don't know what the hell that was, but that Fuego sold it. Okay. Doing there. Oh, big club to the back. Oh, and then a kick to the face. Dijak is just toying with Fuego right now. Wants to back up to his feet. Is he looking for here? Another go to hell, maybe? No, he's going to put him in a hammerlock. Why the hell not? But Fuego smartly out of it here. Another one of those nice DDTs. The agility of a Fuego Dragon. As he works over Dijak. But Dijak with the Dragon Screw. Ironic. But Fuego's right back up. He's going with the chops and the punches and the drop kicks. Getting fired up. He wants him up to his feet. But Dijak, he might be down for too long. Fuego has to pick him up himself. Chop. Forearm to the face. No, Fuego going to the top. Very dangerous. This is big splash to Dominik Dijak by a Fuego Dragon in the second Precious challenge. Dropkick to the back of the neck. Fuego is on Fuego. He is on fire. Chops and punches and chops. Hits the ropes. Again. Nice DDT. And Fuego fired up. Getting the crowd behind him. He wants him up to his feet. What's he looking for here? He's going to crown him. My goodness, is that the end of Dijak? It's Fuego going past the challenge. No. Precious challenge still in effect. Dominik Dijak kicks out at the 2.7. Whips him into the corner. Dijak being put on the top rope. Fuego's thinking something dangerous here. Is he going for a superplex? Yes, he is. Dijak felt that on his neck. Fuego working on the back of the neck here. Might be looking for the Dragon Sleeper, or might be looking for the pinfall here. Is he going to win this? No. Fuego wondering what he needs to do, but Dijak is a hell of a competitor. Chop again. Dijak says, no, fuck you. Oh, another clubbing blow to the back. And then punch to the face. Picks him right back up. Dijak, sensing he might be a little dazed and confused, trying to figure out. Didn't think this Fuego was going to be as much of a challenge as he is. Oh, jeez. On the ribs of a Fuego, trying to hurt when you breathe. Chops. More chops. Going to whip him into the ropes. Fuego, though, just too dazed out of it. And Dijak, look at him. It's just so cocky. Must be best friends with Precious. But Fuego working his way back. Drop kick to the back. Drops down. Dijak working that leg. He wants him up to his feet. Fuego locks in. The Dragon Sleeper. Is Dijak going to make it out? No, he's not. Submission victory. Fuego makes it past the Precious Challenge number 2. My goodness. What a matchup. As we're going to go into the replays here, Dijak, I would say, gave Fuego everything he had, and Fuego just comes out with the victory. There's the crowning, which wasn't enough, but my goodness, what more does Precious have up his sleeve with these Precious challenges? My God. As he goes for the pin. And that was not the end of it. And there it is. That's what ended the matchup. That Dragon Sleeper quickly takes out Dominik Dijak. El Fuego Dragon is one step closer to that title shot that your manga wanted to honor him with. Clearly having to work for it. Precious never makes anything easy. Nicely done by El Fuego Dragon. Your manga definitely would most likely be watching that. Speak of the devil. There's Precious. Calling him El Fuego Clown. Calls him a clown. I don't know. Precious claiming he's going to put him in his place. This one's going to be a representation. I mean, do we book dragons? Are we able to book dragons? That's pretty fucking cool. Doink the Clown. He's going to face Doink the Clown on Slapdown? Because he's a clown? Speaking of clowns, Barfo is going to be going up against Dorf at a Real American Bash. Barfo means business here. Absolutely means business. Barfo was on a mission to silence Dorf Liggleton at a Real American Bash. And here the Murphy and Angry Video Game Nerd clearly upset that they've been given the night off. I mean, AVGN saying that Hogan needs a beating. I mean, they didn't really give him the beating that they wanted to on Slapdown. Murphy's upset. Murphy's saying that he's going to find him. Captain Murphy is going to try to beat the shit out of Hulk Hogan. And that he deserves it. I mean, he definitely does. He absolutely, the warpath that he has been on, Navy GN's going to set his focus to solely on Omega, the number 1 contender, which is smart. Captain Murphy is claiming he's going to end this with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. I mean, it all started because he thought Bonesaw was just going to beat him. And then we got Zombie Shrek out back. What's he got to say? He's going to be competing on Slapdown, telling Jewish, you better watch. He did win. Zombie Shrek did win a Bash to Beach Up, but what has been driving him nuts is that Jewish got up and walked away after the match. Zombie threatening to kill Jewish here? Zombie Shrek clearly wanting to put Jewish down and make him incapacitated here. There, yes, he did beat him at Batch the Beat Shop. He did get up and walk away. I don't know if that's a threat or a promise, but either way, I wouldn't be excited if I was Jewish. But coming up next after this commercial break, Tyris Flair goes up against Kamala Harris, non-title matchup warm-up before their matchup at a Real American Bash. Oh, mama. As we come back from the commercial breaks, we are heading straight into the women's non-title matchup. Tyris Flair, who would beat Ahsoka Tano for this opportunity. Kamala Harris claimed on Slapdown, I don't know if you deserve this opportunity, so you had to earn it against me tonight in a non-title matchup. Tyris Flair, this woman is intimidating. Look at the size of her. Coming out with the sword and shit, like, I get fucking Golden Axe. Look at this! Fucking fire and shit everywhere. Excuse me. But I mean, Kamala Harris, at this point, Women's World Champion, got her opportunity by beating the #1 contender Paris Hilton at the time, right before her title matchup, and then said, look, I deserve to be the champion. I took out your #1 contender that you beat. I'm the #1 contender. So maybe, I don't know if Kamala Harris is going down the same route with this. I mean, if you can't beat me in a non-title matchup when it doesn't matter as much, you're not going to be able to take the pressure at the big stage. But Tyris Flair does not look intimidated at all. The legend in Golden Axe is now here in an ICCW ring. And she's going to go up against the Vice President, the Women's World Champion, Kamala Harris. As she usually does, she storms down to the ring with pure purpose and intent to take the victory. Seeing what pure determination has her war paint on in memory of Kamala, with the wardrobe as well. Definitely not looking like a vice president, looking more like a wrestler. I think she's very much embraced that, but she's also carrying this cocky attitude that it's rubbing me the wrong way. It's rubbing people the wrong way. Telling people what they're able to do, what they're not able to do. I don't know if being in the White House causes that. But, I mean, Kamala Harris has been very, very wanting to be in control. We'll see if she is in control here as she starts out right for Tyris. And Tyris Flair with the backbreaker to kick things off. But Kamala Harris meets her right with the big boot, showing that she's not afraid of the height and the power, but she better be at least intimidated a little bit, because Tyris Flair, big European uppercut. And then running elbow drop. Picks up Kamala Harris here. No, I mean, Kamala Harris is a champion for a reason, regardless of how her mentality has very much been very cocky and, I would say, millennial, where she feels she deserves a lot. It's a very... She can compete. It's kind of what I'm saying. She can compete. But she's up with maybe one of the toughest tests she's ever faced. And Tyris Flair here, look at this. Look at the power. The stalling suplex, no hesitation, drives her down to the mat and then drives the knee on the face. My goodness, and she is some pumped up. Ahsoka Tano and Tyris Flair went at it on Brawl 49. Basically, Billie Eilish giving them this opportunity, letting Kamala Harris know you forgot a couple of people in your women's #1 contendership matchup you gave earlier, which had Lara Croft, Mulan, Lois Griffin, and Bayonetta. And we just pure power. Look at the power behind her. Is she going for the pin here? Kamala Harris, is she? No, barely a 2 count, even if that was a 2 count. Dear Lord. Tyris Flair picks her right back up. Kamala Harris, with that reversal, needs to find some offense in here. Needs to cut down the tree, cut down the redwood, if you would. And there, drives her down to the mat, drives those knees to the lower back there. Now she's going to the top rope. And the big frog splash, vice presidential frog splash there. And she looking, got her by the legs here now. And drives that elbow. Oof. Kamala Harris, some fired up. Picks her right back up. And Kamala Harris has, as she hits that nice suplex on a giant woman like that, I mean, power is there for Kamala. I mean, Kamala Harris had to beat Whoopi Goldberg. She beat Billie Eilish. And now she has beaten Mulan. She has beaten Paris Hilton. I mean, anybody that's been in her way, she has beaten. Is this going to be the end here? No, Tyris Flair kicks out. And Kamala Harris, I cannot just, has to be relentless in this offense. She's going to put her right on the ropes. Hits the ropes here. And clotheslines her out of the ring. Kamala thinking very dangerously here. Going and, oh, went to the counter, but Tyris Flair gets out of it and goes right back on the offense. She looking to do here. Oh, dear God. Oh! Fucking one-handed powerbomb chokeslam. What the fuck was that? But that was impressive regardless. Taunting and the power. She looking for. Put her between the leg. Oh, she's got her up for a powerbomb, I believe. Oh, no, 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 no! God! Back of her head bounces off that steel ramp. Dear Lord, Tyris Flair means business. She tosses her right back in the ring. Dear God, I don't know how Kamala is back up on her feet. Big clothesline. Kamala is getting back up. Another big clothesline by Tyris Flair. You gotta give her props. She is in this fight. Spinning neckbreaker. Going for the pin. My God, neckbreaker, powerbomb on the ramp. Is that the end of it? No. The vice president kicks out. She's getting back up to her feet. Dear Lord. Look at her, just like she weighs nothing. For a beast like Tyris Flair, I assume she probably weighs nothing. She looking here now, whipping to the ropes. Punch to the face, knees to the stomach. Look at this. Pure power and jaw-jacking her. You would think she's biting her face, but her face was way too far away. Drives the elbow down into the Women's World Champion. Tyris Flair is on fire. My God, I'm going to have to go play Golden Axe after this. What's she doing here now? She's about to go for a ride. Drives her down. Look at her. And Kamala is getting back up to her feet. That might not be the smartest thing. You might need to take a break, miss. I know you have all the confidence in the world, but this is... I don't know. This might be her fault, whatever this is. Tyris. Look at that. Mr. Kennedy used to do that. Is that the end of the vice president here? Is Tyris deserving? Oh, my goodness. Say, is Tyris deserving of that women's world title shot in the mind of Kamala Harris here? I mean, even if she doesn't get the victory, I'd say she's taken her to the limit. What is Tyris thinking here? Kamala misses the baseball slide. Kamala is pissed. She wants her in the ring. What is happening here? Yeah, Kamala saying, get your ass in the ring. Tyris, I don't know what Tyris is thinking. Gives her the forearm. Ref's out of 4. Tyris, I don't know. Maybe she was trying to catch her breath. Kamala Harris gets her, knocks her down. There, Kamala wants her right back in. She looking to do here? Going to the top, but Tyris Flair not out of it. No, Kamala reverses the strike. Big drop kick from the top rope, taking the giant woman down. She's going back up here again. We looking for here. Nice moonsault, vice presidential moonsault. Goes for the pin. Is this the end of Tyris Flair? Is that enough for Kamala? No, it is not. It is not enough for Kamala Harris. She's picking her right back up. Oh, excuse me. Heck of a women's match. Shame that it's not for the women's world title. Knee to the stomach. And now Kamala Harris pulling. Like, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Crowd is most definitely not behind this either. And she's hitting the ropes. Sweeping the leg. Dropping Tyris down to her face. And looking here now and drives the knees into the stomach. Again, trying to cut off that breathing. Kamala Harris right back on the offense. Chops and strikes and all the woots-its and what's-its galore. Nice DDT. Kamala Harris finding her way. Maybe going for the vice presidential slam here. No. Vice presidential DDT. Is that the end? Is that the end for Tyris Flair? Is this going to be the end of it? No. The vice presidential DDT did not take out Tyris Flair. Whatever is left in the tank. Kamala Harris is finding something. Going to the top rope. Oh, went for the 5-star frog splash again. Tyris Flair gets out of it, but Kamala Harris rolls out of the way and hits him with that karate kick again. And she's fired up. You can see it, but Tyris Flair is still in this. Kamala Harris on the offense. No, Tyris Flair goes back on her own with the strikes, the punches, and the chops. Got her arm in, locked in there with that body slam and the knee across the chest. This is just fire up, getting more fired up as it gets going. Tyris Flair whips Kamala into the ropes, bumps into her. Big clothesline. Going for what here now? Picks her back up. Kick to the midsection. Dear God. Oh, big powerbomb. Big sit-down powerbomb. And now punches to the face. He gives her a boot. She's looking to do. More punches to the face. Just driving it into her. Picking her right back up. She's going for here again. No! More vicious torque on that power bomb there. What she's just picking her up. Gonna pick, drives her down again. Dear Lord. Kamala Harris must be experiencing whiplash as a third consecutive power bomb. Oh my God. Tyris going for the Golden Axe combination. No! Now is that the end? Is the Golden Axe combination enough? Tyris Flair has just been the Women's World Champion. Tyris Flair has just pinned Kamala Harris. Kamala thought she wasn't ready for a Women's World title shot at a Real American Bash. Well, she's learned here tonight that she is in for a fight. Oh my God. Tyris Flair must be on fucking cloud 9. Kamala Harris is gonna have to go back to the White House and rethink her strategy here. Will the bright lights of the Women's World title at a Real American Bash be too much for Tyris Flair? I don't think so. Because look at her right now. Exuding confidence. This woman is not going to back down. Kamala Harris was just pinned. The Women's World Champion has been pinned by Tyris Flair. They go from one champion to another. Patrick Mahomes backstage to Kyle Wake. Kyle Wake is now the #1 contender at a Real American Bash, and Patrick Mahomes is not happy how this has gone down. And Kyle's saying there's nothing wrong with me. Patrick Mahomes, I don't think, respects the route that Kyle has gone to earn this opportunity. And Kyle doesn't give a shit. Kyle feels he's woken up. He's seen the true light. Claiming to be the original. He was here. He was here from day one. And feels he deserves more than what he's getting. And Mahomes has been championship before. Claiming it's all about hard work. It's what Patrick has been doing, is putting in the hard work. And Kyle doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give a shit about Andre, Patrick, the associate, Barfel, all these people he's jumped and attacked. And Kyle Wake says, that's all for naught when I'm done with you. And there's Kamala Harris, and she is furious that she's lost. She's just causing a ruckus backstage here. Knocking down sets and lights and throwing chairs. She's found a hockey stick. She's swinging. Kamala Harris did not expect this, as we can clearly see. This punching air and going wild here. Drop kicking a table. Punching wall. I mean, this woman I don't think has lost a matchup since before she's won the title. So, I mean, this is definitely something that has driven her nuts here. Just rearranging furniture here. She's near throwing the tables and throwing chairs and hockey sticks, and she's just gone mad. I mean, she's better got to get focused before her matchup at Real American Bash. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, she's not going to win. Oh, my God! Hogan has found Captain Murphy. As Captain Murphy said, he was going to give Hogan what he deserves. And Hogan clearly knew it was happening. Oh my God, he's throwing him in the car. Hogan and Captain Murphy. I guess they're going at it at a Real American Bash. They're finally going to go at it one-on-one in the ring. Dear God, Hulk Hogan heard everything that Captain Murphy said. So much for giving him the night off as he's getting beat up in the parking lot. Well, speaking of someone that deserves to get beat up, coming up next, Dwight Schrute's going up against the problem child, Jake Paul. After Jake Paul interfered in the matchup with Dwight Schrute versus Omega at a Real American, or a great fucking bash the beach up. Too many bashes. Fuck Hogan. Is Dwight Schrute coming out? Comes out. Insurance policy. Did give Jake Paul a beating. Now Dwight's looking to give him that same beating. It essentially has cost Dwight Schrute maybe a #1 contendership at a Real American Bash, because essentially Omega won that matchup at a Bash the Beat Shop. And then all of a sudden Hogan names him the #1 contender. So we'll see. I mean, has Jake Paul grown a bit in these past couple of matches he's had? Fighting off against Bart Gunn on scraps, losing to Insurance Policy on Slapdown, I mean, which was not very much a contest at all. Very short. As Dwight Schrute gets ready. Is Jake Paul, is he going to find himself? Is he learning the ropes? As this man was signed by Hulk Hogan, from what I understand, after his matchup on Scraps. Insurance Policy demanded him in a match on Slapdown, which he got. This entrance that this guy has, this boxer. I mean, at this point, I don't know if he won his last boxing match, but he's not a true boxer. He's a bitch. I don't get it. I mean, he's not a bitch. I just don't get it. But I've said this. I don't understand. But regardless, he's here to make headwaves here in ICCW. Can he do it? Can he get on the right foot here now against Dwight Schrute? I mean, he stepped into Dwight's ways, screwed up the Falls Count Anywhere matchup against Omega, and he seems so happy about it. Got a picture of him knocking out Tyrone Woodley. He looks fired up though. I mean, you gotta give him credit there. He looks ready to compete, which, I mean, he's looked like this before. His match against Bart Gunn was a pretty good match. I mean, on Scraps. If you didn't see it, go see it. But no, he just hasn't found that winning edge yet here in an ICCW ring. He's found it in the boxing world. He hasn't found it in an ICCW ring. As the crowd looks on, Dwight Schrute and Jake Paul are finally going to go one-on-one here. Is Dwight going to get his revenge? He's so mad. Both men collide, and Jake Paul starting off with punches, but Dwight gives it right back. But no, Jake Paul scouts these punches. Both these men going back and forth with their strikes. Dwight now not giving a shit. Giving it to him. You know, whip him into the ropes here. Big clothesline, takes his fucking head off. I mean, Dwight is a very passionate man in relation to his competition and his beats and his work. So, I mean, when you screw with somebody like that, he's going to be mad, and especially where he has friend like Insurance Policy in his back pocket. It's something that you gotta admire. You gotta admire a friend like that. I mean, Insurance Policy has done matches where he is just lost so Dwight can get in the way. And I don't think Dwight's ever told him. Oh, dear God. I don't think Jake Paul has got kicked in the face in the boxing ring before. Dear Lord. Dwight Schrute is just laying it in. It's not giving them time to breathe. Look at big fucking judo throw by Dwight. Black belt in karate, I believe. Working on the forearm here. Drives the elbow to the top of the head. What are we doing here? And he's pushed them off there. Jake Paul getting the fuck out of Dodge. He wants nothing to do with this. And Dwight is just staring him down. Jake Paul might just trying to rethink his strategy here, possibly. Dwight is just waiting for Jake to get in the ring. No, he's done. No, Jake Paul playing mind games here with Dwight. But no, Jake Paul maybe should. I was gonna say maybe should have been talking to the crowd, but maybe Dwight bumping into him made him realize that he was in the ring. Didn't expect him to come in as quick. Jake Paul though, big toss there onto the Dwight Schrute. Big running elbow drop. Look at him. Maybe he's getting his footing now. Maybe understanding. Clubs to the back here. Collar and elbow kicks him in the midsection. He's going to put him up. put him over his shoulders. Looked like he was going to put him for a power bomb, but no, just drops him neck first over that top rope. And then again, Jake Paul picks him up and drives the big power bomb down. Going to the top rope. And drives the knee into the chest of Dwight Schrute. Jake Paul is figuring some shit out here. But Dwight is not down just yet. Picks him right back. Jake Paul picking him back up. Looking for here. He's just going to... Dwight's maybe not all there at the moment. Jake Paul with those vicious strikes he's known for in boxing. And then just tosses him across the ring. Puts the boot to him here now. He's got submission move locked in, but Jake Paul maybe not too used to these rules with rope breaks and stuff. Jake Paul, maybe, is he calling for the end here? What's he calling for? Goes for the punch. No, Dwight gets the fight out of it. Punch to the midsection. He's going to whip him into the ropes. Big clothesline by Dwight Schrute. Now is he looking for here? Big elbow drop. Dwight has found new life. So he picks up Jake. Kick to the midsection. Going for chops. Again, the relentless strikes. Oh my God. The big knee strike to the face. I don't think Jake Paul's got a knee to the face. I don't think he's got a kick to the face. Dear God, nice suplex. There's one. Dwight's not letting go of this suplex. There's two. And he's going for a third. My goodness. He just fucking... Big splash from the top rope. Dear God. Is he going for the pin? Is Dwight gonna end Jake? No. Still hasn't taken out Jake Paul here. Jake Paul is definitely fighting, and more of a fight for Jake Paul than his fight against the insurance policy. Face first goes Dwight. There's Jake Paul here now. He's gonna go dangerous here. Look at this. Look at that. Jake Paul is pulling out some moves here. Maybe doing some training with Bonesaw and Randy the Ram. Then again, look at this power. Dives him. Shoulder first. Going to... Oh my God. Oh my dear God. Just tearing apart. Just stretching the leg of Dwight Schrute. Oh dear Lord. Dwight, can he fight out of it? Jake Paul, he's doing some things that you don't think a boxer would do. He gets him float up and drives him down, though. Big elbow drop. I think that landed clutch to the face of Jake Paul. And that knee sure as hell did. Oh, my God. Is he going to go? Oh, my jeez. It powered him up. Pure beach strength. Is that the end for Jake? Is Dwight going to take this? No, he does not. We must be wondering what the fuck I need to do. As am I. Jawbreaker by Jake Paul. Punch to the stomach. Oh, nice right hand to the face. And he's like, look at this is the fist that did it. Showing it to the crowd. He wants Dwight up to his feet. What's he looking for here? Not too sure because Dwight gets out of it. And oh, Schrute slam! Schrute slam! Right then and there! Is that the end? Oh, too close to the rope. That might have been the end of Jake Paul. But Dwight, not realizing where he is in the ring, now dragging Jake Paul to the ring in the middle. Is that the end of Jake Paul? No! Jake has found enough time to kick out from the Schrute slam. But Dwight got another one in him. Hits it again. The Schrute slam. Clutch. Nowhere near the rope. Is that the end? Jake Paul is done. Dwight Schrute, at this point, has gotten his revenge over what Jake Paul pulled off in his matchup at Bash at the Beach Shop. Look at this. Jake Paul, though, put on a heck of a matchup here. He did a good job. I don't like the kid, but he did a good job. I mean, you can't discriminate against bad jobs, but Dwight had the competitive edge here, had the advantage. There's a pinfall that just wasn't enough to take out Jake Paul. Had enough time to recover there, but the second Schrute slam takes him out. As Dwight, some happy, gets the victory. He's fired up. I would be too. I mean, all that bullshit that they pulled. He's fired. And oh, speaking of all these Hogan's people, there's Rainey the Ram. Chris Angel said on the last episode he wants a piece of care if he wins or loses. I need Hogan's guys. Rainey wants you want a piece of Hogan's heroes. Oh, is that you got your guys are heroes? You guys are heroes, okay. Yeah, Bonesaw did beat Chris Angel. Chris Angel, though, I mean, he's been on this path. I mean, Hogan fucking screwed him bad at Bash at the Beat Shop. He should be the #1 contender. Regardless of things he's done in the past. He says he's going to whip his ass. And just saying they're just freaks and gimmicks. This is a... Chris Angel. My God, he's just giving it to Bonesaw. Oh, man, and Randy saying, nah, maybe my boy still took you out there pretty good. Oh, and their father and son, Tyrone and Uno. And Tyrone giving them the pep talk. You were going to beat that bastard. Claiming he's the future. I mean, the future is in his hands. It's more so how he's able to hold on to it. He's got that chase for the case. He's got it. He's the only one holding on to his future. Yeah, the Trailer Park Boys are pretty loco. And since Tyrone's crackhead, he knows Rocco. Wow, this is a weird bonding moment. And Uno gave Harry this opportunity to face off at a real American Bash for the chase for the case. And he's okay, Tyrone, but he's pretty confident going in. I know, coming off that high. Speaking of them, there's the Evil Council, 2 of them. Harry wants Sam Nathan Gregory to be dealt with as Harry goes on to face for that chase for the case. And I mean, Betty looked very good in that Snake Pit matchup. He fought fucking Brock Lesnar. He fought CM Punk, Hoist Gracie, Tito Ortiz, beat Tyron Woodley, but I mean, Tyron Woodley got knocked out by Jake Paul. Betty saying Harry's going to take that case. Claiming a clean sweep at a Real American Bash, so we'll see about that. This Evil Council feeling very confident here. And Harry is still pretty sore that he got ignored by Sam Nathan Gregory. And that's the warpath now, I guess. It's Sam Nathan Gregory. Speaking of which, coming up next, after this commercial break, our main event, Sam Nathan Gregory goes one-on-one with Omega. This should be a fucking barn burner. We'll be back after the commercials. We love you.
And now, the ICCW Slam of the Week is brought to you by Glover. Thinking about your best friend's mom? Go grab your Glover on N64.
We gotta be sense he's going for a 20,000 leap plunge. No, Hogan rolls out of the way. Hogan now. Excuse me? A sub? What is this, not fucking basketball? What the fuck is this shit? He's calling for a sub. What the fuck?
And that was the ICCW Slam of the Week, brought to you by Glover, that old N64 game. Grab it, it's everywhere.
Your game is through, 'cause now you have
So we're back from the commercial break. We head straight into our main event with Sam Nathan Gregory versus Omega. Sam Nathan Gregory has been in the targets of the Evil Council after he did not take up their offer of joining them. Now he's got to face off against Betty at a Real American Bash in a Snake Pit matchup, which we learned is a very weird MMA style matchup in the middle of a fucking mountain with snakes and shit. So we'll see. Sam Nathan Gregory is not the type of man to have backed down from a challenge before. He just kind of goes. This man saved the president's daughter in like 1996 somehow. How did that happen? And he's got to go up against the #1 contender in Omega. I mean, a man who I would say many don't feel deserved that #1 contendership matchup. But being Hogan's #2 guy clearly has its perks. Because here he comes, serious and stone-faced and all that good stuff. Omega storming his way, not storming, just strutting his way down to the ring. As you gotta think that this guy has to have all the confidence in the world now, thinks he should be the next, and he's going to be the next world champion in his mind. He's going up against a tough competitor here in Sam Nathan Gregory. Just see if this is really something that is he ready for the shot is the ultimate question. I mean, this guy was in the Final Four of the Organized Chaos Gauntlet show that we had. I mean, he was there with Captain Murphy and Insurance Policy and Angry Video Game Nerd. So I mean, this is as close as he's going to be ever to get to gold. As he is both men right off, and Omega is showing he's not backing down from Sam Nathan Gregory here. Look at that back body drop and the drop kick. Look at this. I mean, all the fucking shit I was giving Omega might have been for naught. As he's going right for Sam, but Sam I'd punch in the air, I guess, but Omega was probably shocked he wasn't hitting him. There he is now. He's connecting here right into the corner. And oh, look, drives him chest first. Oh, nicely done. Jumping neck breaker by Sam Nathan Gregory. Got to think that he's got 3 guys on his ass right now, it seems. Betty, Harry, and Mr. Sandman. So we're going to see how he does. Clearly. Was he looking? Another neck breaker here. Clearly something in that fucking neck that he calls a neck there, Omega. This guy's tall, but he's lanky. And he's heavy, though, is the thing. He's like he's a heavy guy, but he doesn't look it. I don't know if it's the alienness of him, but Hogan saw something in Omega, sees something in Omega. Omega, the reason why we're in this predicament with Hulk Hogan as we are. Nice suplex by Omega there to Sam Nathan Gregory. But this might be Hogan's opportunity with everything that Omega has done for Hogan in the sense of getting him this job at this point and putting him in this position. I think Hogan would be very pleased if his #2 guy was the world champion. I think that would be a face that Hogan would feel would be deserving of the ICCW world title. Sam Nathan Gregory is back on the offense. You got to work the way out. He's nice running elbow drop. What's he looking to do here? Boots him in the face. Drives those boots in the face. Sam Nathan Gregory, Omega. This is pretty back and forth so far. Omega's whipped into the ropes. Look at that. Over the head, belly to belly. Overhead running belly to belly. Is Sam going for the pin here? Is Omega done? No. 2 count. Omega is not done here yet. Sam Nathan Gregory putting the boot to face to Omega. Has gone up. He's faced off Chris Angel a number of times, lost and won. They've traded victories. Omega has beaten people, I guess. He beat El Bandito Loco. But again, Organized Chaos. He made it quite far in Organized Chaos. As he's And he beat Dwight Schrute. Running elbow drop. Technically, he's got a win over insurance policy, but that was more so for Dwight. He's tossing him around. And Omega's got to really show. I mean, even on Slapdown, he won the tag match with Hogan / fucking Randy the Ram versus Angry Video Gamer and Captain Murphy. Collar and elbow. Whips him into the corner. Strikes to the body. And then there it is. Uppercut to the face. Very, very mean-streaked, vicious. Omega is here right now. He lays more in, drives the elbow into Sam Nathan Gregory. I mean, Harry Potter really wanted Sam Nathan Gregory, and the Evil Council probably impressed with the fucking back in time match, just as everybody else was, and these powers that he's able to do. Somehow he was able to come back from time. This man's a time traveler, supposedly. Not supposedly, he did it. Running Bulldog. It's like those fucking TikToks where people say they're in the future and it's a post-apocalyptic world and all that bullshit. Whatever. Not real. It's fuck fake shit. It's fuck fake shit, bud. Omega. Picking up. No! Drives Sam back first with that bear hug slam. Is that the end of Sam Nathan Gregory here? 1, 2. No. Sam kicks out Omega. So that's a good move of mine. What the fuck is going on here? Picks him right back up. Collar and elbow. Whips him to the outside. Omega doesn't think he can beat it in the ring, so he's got to maybe take some shitty tactics here. And take him on the outside. Again, I mean, not as much padding out there, face first. I mean, we saw earlier tonight, Kamala Harris getting powerbombed. Head, back of her head, hit the fucking steel ramp. Sam Nathan Gregory with the running elbow drop. I mean, that can take a toll on your body. The ring is designed to take some blow away from you so you're not as injured, but the floor is not. Sam doing the DDT to the bottom, the palm of the foot. He was going to go for punches, but Omega rolls over it and delivers the punches of his own. And he's picking him right back up. He's looking to do here. What is he looking to do here? He's bugging the Scottish announce table. Oh, and face first. Into that Scottish announce table there. He's looking, he's going to whip him in there. So Omega think he's done here. No, he's waiting for him to get to his feet. To give him the big boot. Sam doesn't go down the first time, but the second time he does. Omega giving it to him. Is that the end? No, Sam kicks out. Omega. So we're wondering what the fuck. And the punch to the face here, but Sam now back in this. With that elbow underhook DDT. We've seen him hit that before. That's been a kind of a staple. Big guillotine leg drop from the top rope. Is that the end of Omega? 2. No. Omega's still in this. Sam Nathan Gregory. He's cut open. Whips Omega into the ropes. Again. Throws him overhead. Picking him back up. He's going to whip him again, this time into the corner, but Omega doesn't want to take that corner spot. I don't know what it is with that corner, but the people don't want to fucking take the fucking spot. Throws him in. Puts him up on the top. Sam, what is he thinking here? He's thinking, oh dear God. Stalling suplex on the middle rope. Look at the strength of this man. Dear God. Just falls. Back first. And now Sam again. Guillotine leg drop. To the pin. Is that the end of the line? No. Omega kicks out. Maybe showing that he's somewhat deserving of this fucking #1 contendership. Even though he's gone about it the most shittiest of ways. Sam giving him punches to the face. Omega needs to find some moment to get back into. Sam Nathan Gregory is all over him right now. He's telling him to get to his feet. He's looking to get him to do. Oh, look at this. Look at the power of him. Another suplex, stalling suplex. He picked him up from the fucking position and put him up on his shoulder as a suplex there. Oh, he wants him back. Is he going for that slow-mo move? Going for the slow-mo. No, Omega scouts it. Is that the end? That was quite the moment to catch him. No. Sam kicks out. Omega back up to his feet. Sam back up to his feet. Whip into that corner. That fucking corner. No one likes that corner. Omega is trying to wear him down with more and more strikes. Back elbows. Strikes to the face. Are you going to whip him into the other one? That one seems to be good for some reason. What's Omega thinking here? Just tosses him off. Oh my god. What the fuck? Omega going high risk. Big elbow drop from the top rope to the outside. Drives the elbow down. Omega here. Using those fucking skinny elbows to his advantage. He wants him up here. He might be... Is he looking for a black hole slam? No, but Sam fights his way out of it. He clotheslines Omega over the top rope. Oh, wait. It's Betty. Betty's on the ring apron. I think Sam has caught his attention. Sam made to Gregory. He's going after Betty. He's going after Betty. Into there, Betty, he will meet him. What is Betty doing out here? I know they're facing off in a Real American Bash. What is the deal here? Sam is just incensed here. Belly to belly, running elbow drop. My God. Oh, Betty though, there now. I don't know what the ref is thinking here. Betty was going for a fucking punch. But Sam saying no. Get the fuck over here. I mean, the ref is that like a 5 count right now. Slow-mo move! Slow motion! He's running back. Is Omega's back in the ring? Oh dear God, black hole slam! Omega with the black hole slam! Takes out Betty! Fucking takes out Sam after Sam took out Betty! Sam's emotions got the better of him! Wanting to go after Betty! After all the bullshit they've been going through! And he gets the victory over Sam Nathan Gregory! Goodness gracious! Sam's got Betty in the Snake Pit match at a Real American Bash. Omega's got Angry Video Game Nerd for the ICCW World title at a Real American Bash. Oh, Lordy B. There's that black hole slam to end it. Omega celebrating in the ring. Claiming the Angry Video Game Nerd's got no chance. I would doubt that. He's a very good competitor. And Omega saying he deserves to be the world champion. Claiming to be... He deserves this spot. And again, a champion that Hogan can be proud of to put on the face, put on the marquee of ICCW. Claiming the reign will end at a Real American Bash with the Angry Video Game Nerd. Well, there's Angry Video Game Nerd. Flips him off. And the focus is on them too. Who's gonna walk away with the world title? We'll have to find out on Slapdown. But until then, enjoy your day. Bye-bye.